Hi, my name is Levan Justice Maneli and I am 28 years old of age. I was born and raised in Johannesburg South in a township named Soweto in Chelmsford. What inspired me to apply for this position, not only because of the love of fashion I have and the burning passion for fashion I always had. It all started when I was 18 years old, when I was working at SAFTA, South African Fashion Designers Agency, with Sonobile Damaset, the designer of Nelson Mandela shirt. So I was basically interpreting garment construction, pattern construction, fashion drawing, and business management to deaf students there who were learning fashion. So basically, I was lecturing fashion to deaf students, taking them through the procedures of CC, pattern construction, and garment construction. And it evolved when I went to CTCFT to further my studies. It always happened like that when my fellow classmate would come to me and find out from me, like asking me questions, want me to elaborate stuff for them and taking them through the module and the procedure of the garment construction and pattern construction. So it came to a point where I decided and took initiatives and I said, you know what, let's stay behind because of the lectures are leaving and then we all have the room for ourselves. Let's stay behind. Whoever's interested and want to know more and learn more, let's stay behind. So yes, they stood behind, and that is when I started elaborating and demonstrating garment construction, pattern construction from different kind of stitches, how you measure and how you make sure your pattern is very accurate to the T. So yeah, that's where it started. And when I came back to Johannesburg and enrolled with the TVET college, it happened again where my fellow classmate would come to my house and there we dealt with pattern construction and garment construction. Yes, some would use my equipment, some would bring the equipment. Yeah, so I'm glad that the people that who stick along around me, they made it through as well. So the rest is history. That is where the passion started, and I just like, oh, I'm very good at this and I'm passionate about it. Growing up being a young designer, and you just all think about it like, oh, I'm gonna open this huge brand. I want to be the best designer and everything. There's nothing wrong with that, but me growing out through these years of experience in the industry, I saw that, you know what, I'm good at this. I have passion for this. When people come and they want me to teach them, they want me to show them, and all those stuff. So I'm like, I'm very good at this. Let me do it. That is where I tried to further my studies and do a lot of things, let alone the experience that I gained throughout today's industry of fashion. Like, it's like 11 years experience in this industry, and I never gave up. I never lost hope. I never like thought to a point that I'm gonna quit. Nah, never. So it shows that I really take care of my work of profession, and I love protecting it. So it used to annoy me when I see a student in class struggling with pattern, with fashion drawing and everything. So I would just like, no, come, let me show you, let me elaborate, let me demonstrate it for you, how this thing works, how it goes and everything. So they end up upgrading, they end up becoming perfect and more fine, but they can't really outstand me. Yeah, but yes. So yeah, that's where the passion started, and my professional commitment for 2026, it is what has always been and what I've been carrying throughout this 11 years experience of fashion. I'm talking about continuous learning. I'm talking about going above and beyond. I'm talking about consistency and reliability. I'm talking about resilience, and I'm talking about continuous learning. I'm talking about attending trainings, staying updated with the industry so that I can improve my skills and the others and other people's skills. Actually going above and beyond, I'm talking about taking initiatives, me taking initiative, like volunteering when there be a need to, and exceeding the goals that has been set. Consistency and reliability, I'm talking about, me being punctual. Okay, also me coming with an excellent attendance to what I'm committing myself to, and following through the promise. Yes, exactly. Resilience, I am talking about staying committed. I'm talking about motivated, to achieving the goal or seeing through the project. That is what I'm talking about. And that is all I've always been doing through this 11 experience of the fashion industry. and these are also my personal, professional, committed goals that I am and will forever be sticking around with. All right, when it comes to qualification and experience that I hold, it's a lot. I told you, like, it's been 11 years of experience me doing this thing. Not only me designing and making garments for my clients, the whole process I went through, like attending fashion shows, showcasing. I've showcased in Cape Town, I've showcased in Johannesburg, in Pretoria, I've showcased in Soweto Theatre as well, and also working with Bad Panda Productions. There's a lot of production companies that I've worked with, to name a few, and also me working for South African Fashion Designers Agency with Sonabile Ndamase. So these are the qualifications that I obtained throughout the year, So I'm gonna take you through it. So this one, it starts here. I got it at Cape Town College of Fashion Design, Certificate of Excellence in technical drawing as well, yes. And then the other one is from let me show you this one is from City Guilds. It's for me with Certificate of Design and Craft. It was level 2, City Guilds. I think this and that goes together with this one, same as City Guilds. Level 2 London, and then in Design and Craft as well. So it comes back here to intro certificate. I have an intro, and for I did, and for as well, you see, certificate in clothing production. This is also clothing production, and 5 as well, clothing production, and then and 6 clothing production. So yeah, these are the Alright, so yes, I am very, very highly capable and able to be teaching sewing and pattern making from beginners to advanced level. Not only throughout the qualification that I got, and also the experience that I've been going throughout these 11 years of me being in this fashion industry. So I'm really, really highly capable. Because of me, I want to focus on people who are willingly and able to going to focus on quality, not quantity. People who are willing to not only face Africa, let alone the globe, that we release the final product. People who are confident in the work of their profession. That is why I'm really saying I'm capable, because I'm not only just going to be empowering my experience and the skills that I have, for me being a creative and innovative person. So obviously I am going to share my skills and my qualities with my fellow learners. That is why I am really, really highly confident that I am willing and I'm capable to be teaching sewing from beginners to advanced level, even garment construction. We're gonna talk about your stitch length, your stitch tension, how do you do top stitch, how do you funnel stitch the garment and everything. As much as I said, for me, the inside of the garment is much more important as the outside of the garment. So yeah, I am really, really, really capable and willing to be teaching pattern construction and garment construction. I believe I am the strong candidate for Sew and Grow. Besides me having relevant qualifications and experiences, I can bring expertise to the role. I bring enthusiasm and energy to the position. I believe I am the great match for both the company culture and the skill set being needed. This role feels like a natural next step in my career.